I am a Microsoft worker. I'm here today because I refuse to allow my labor to be used for genocide. We are standing in front of Building 34 where the executives of this company sit to deliver them a petition that over 2,000 Microsoft workers have signed, containing 4 demands. 1. IOF off Azure. That is to end Microsoft's complicity in the Israeli genocide by terminating all Azure contracts with Israel, with the Israeli military and government. 2. Disclose all ties, which means make all ties to the Israeli military publicly known, and to conduct a transparent and independent audit to ensure that Microsoft products do not violate the UN guiding principles on business and human rights, the Geneva Convention, and Microsoft's own human rights statement in Palestine or elsewhere. 3. Call for an immediate ceasefire. 4. Protect and uphold employee free speech, meaning that Palestinian, Arab, Muslim, and allied employees must be safe to voice pro-Palestinian speech and action on internal company platforms. Though we'd rather be enjoying the sunny day elsewhere, we have an obligation to be here. Microsoft has pushed us to this by closing any alternative route to justice. Appeals to the company's official channels have been ignored or rebuffed. Issues raised in internal forums have been suppressed and deleted. Employees have been suspended and fired for trying to share the truth with their fellow workers. And most recently, only last week, Microsoft sicked the brutal Redmond police onto workers to punish them with violence for taking a stand on campus.
Shame!
Again, Microsoft has pushed us to this. The executives in this building have pushed us to this. A company that actually placed human rights above profit would have cut ties with Israel years ago, thousands of war crimes ago, and hundreds of thousands of murdered Palestinians ago. Shame!
Shame!
The company argues that it's wrong to be disrupting business activities and making noise on campus. But how could any person of conscience maintain business as usual when the business is genocide?
That's right. Here.
Microsoft's current tactic of censorship and suppression is their frantic attempt to prevent the knowledge of their complicity from spreading. But this strategy will fail. More workers every day are realizing their moral and legal obligations to stand in defiance and demand Microsoft stop enabling genocide. More and more workers will sign on and refuse to contribute to the Israeli war machine. The executives must realize that this isn't going away, that we are not going away. So we are calling on Satya, Brad Smith, and the rest of the executives to hear our demands and end their complicity in genocide now. And to be clear, this is the company's complicity and their personal complicity. When justice is served, I was just following orders is no defense against war crimes.
Here, here.
So thank you all for coming today to support these worker demands. We will not stop until Palestine is free. Thank you.
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine! We showed you with genocide! The reason that we are here today is because it is in executive buildings like these that these war criminals sign their blood contracts. Shame!
Shame!
It is in fancy executive buildings like Building 34 that they sign away the lives of our people in Gaza. Shame!
Shame!
And then they go on about their days as if they did not just take human lives away. Shame!
Shame!
We are here because this is the active crime scene where executives treat Palestinian lives like they are expendable and where they boast about solidifying their mass surveillance contracts in Palestine within only 10 minutes. Shame!
Shame!
These executives here community members all laying it out really clearly. We have a petition that is in print for you to see. These are the demands of your workers. The people here are also community members who refuse to let you support Israel in its mass murder in their backyard. Shame!
Shame!
So we are here because we have exhausted every avenue. Workers have sent you emails. They have posted in your internal forums. They have emailed you petition signatures. They have interrupted your fancy speeches. And they have flooded your AMAs. And they have even protested at your house last week. And yet, all you continue to do is to fire and brutalize and repress workers and community members and voices of conscience. Shame!
Shame!
So we know that you continue to try to bury your head in the sand, even as we stand here today. And we are here today outside of your blood-soaked thrones in order to continue pulling your baby killer necks out of those sand holes.
That's right.
Shame!
We will continue to force you to confront your complicity until you stop powering the murdering and the surveillance of our people. Brad Smith, you get high!
Brad Smith, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Satya, you get high!
Satya, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Execs, you get high!
Execs, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
Execs, shame on you!
Execs, shame on you!
Your hands are bloody too!
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 You're complicit in this too!
You're complicit in this too!
Free Palestine!
Free!
In continuation of our worker escalations against Microsoft's complicity in genocide, we come directly to the executive building to deliver our message to Microsoft executives. We workers will not be cogs in the Israeli genocidal machine. We will contribute no labor to the abetment of starvation and genocide. We will not be accessories to Microsoft executives' complicity in genocide.
That's right.
Here, here.
We will not take part in Microsoft's genocide profiteering. We call for a worker-intifada to bring about the collapse of private corporations' entanglement in their goal of eliminating Palestinian people and our nation of Palestine. Long live the Liberated Zone! Long live the worker-intifada! And long live Palestine! Instead of addressing worker
only one solution.
Intifada revolution!
Intifada revolution.
Microsoft has also attempted to invalidate the community voice in our liberated zone. It is the community's moral right to protest genocide being powered in their own backyard.
That's right.